Hey family, if you're looking to book a personal reading, all of the details are in the description box below, or you can scan here for ease of access. Hello everyone, welcome to Onyx Earth Tarot. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. So we're back with a pick a card reading. This one's love-based. I know you're all excited. And I've been on a journey to get to this reading today. It's been a while since we did one of these secret admirer readings. So here you go. We're gonna close out one of my favorite thumbnails of this version, which was the summer theme. It's kind of like a summer evening vibe, but this is our last time using it because we are about to transition to fall. So you're gonna see a few more love-based readings that kind of have a summer theme. I do want to get at least one or two more of the iced coffees out. I want the affogato out. We'll probably cheat and use that in fall anyway, since the thumbnail is darker themed. But I don't know, it's time to get into like the fall, Halloween, kind of pumpkin spirit. So we're about to do that. Let me know in the comments if you're excited about the transition to fall. Also, I was hijacked earlier. I filmed the bird reading that I wasn't supposed to film for like 2 more weeks in preparation for eclipse season. So you'll see that one soon. Ironically enough, I ended up referencing this video like certain piles in that reading. So definitely those of you that watch the intro, go to that reading when it comes out, even if you don't normally watch the non-love readings. Like that one called out this reading in certain piles. And then also I have a dream reading, which will be not that long after this one, maybe the next 2-3 readings. There's a pile here that you'll see it on the thumbnail, reference this reading as well. And you'll know what I'm talking about when you see it. But that just kind of happened naturally without me trying to. So just preparing you for future readings and all the other exciting things. Also in the slide before this intro, personal readings, if you're interested in those, you can book. All of that information is in the description box as well. Now, for those of you that are visually impaired, or if you simply like to choose based on me verbally describing each pile, let's do it now. Pile number 1 is the pink zinnia, hot pink actually. Pile number 2 is the coral orange rose. Pile number 3 is the purple pansy. And then pile number 4 is the burgundy dahlia. I'll give you a moment to make your selection. And if you need more time, go ahead and pause the video. All right, pile number 1, let's see my pink zinnia flower. Who has a secret crush on you and their potential next moves? Now, for those of you that are new, I read and channel past, present, as well as incoming energy. I do read from a polarity, which means there's a light as well as a shadow. You just have to find yourself in the lesson and the journey. Now, we don't want to lead with the shadow. You know, we never do, but where it's prominent, we make sure that we acknowledge it, right? We lead with the intention of seeing of all of your possible admirers, the one you would most be interested in. That's where I look to find. Usually I have to cut through anything you're not interested in, anything you would want to stay away from you, as well as just any non-romantic admirers as well, if it's loud enough, okay? So I'm going to get to just shuffling and see what's going on. I want to say this one thing about it. I don't know if this is just a loud person. Okay. I even have like a scratchy throat now with this specific pile, which is interesting. Maybe this person has a scratchy throat. Scratchy throats could just be relevant, but it feels like a very loud person. Not because you have a hot pink flower, but because like there was a lot of noise as I tried to stabilize into this energy, like literal physical noise outside around me in a way that it normally isn't, and it just silenced when I acknowledge it. So it even got a little bit warm. So I don't know, these are relevant things with this person. I feel like your secret admirer will stand out soon very prominently. Okay, just something about this pile specifically, this person's going to stand out prominently, or maybe you'll just realize and it's just going to be very obvious to you, but there's something about it being loud. All right, my pile 1, my pink zinnia. And here's the thing about this flower. it was not going to be on the thumbnail. Of all of the other piles, what happened is I was looking for the ones I knew I was going to use, right? And then this one just popped up in a suggestion. It's like, hey, use me. And I'm like, we'll see. And then it popped up again. I'm like, okay, fine. We'll put this hot pink flower. Summer's ending. It is what it is. If we don't use it now, it'll have to wait a little bit, just because it won't match anything, right? So hot pink, Zinnia, tell me, it's kind of like running out of time. Like, hurry up and use me before you can't, or something like that. It's just really interesting. So, and loud. Possibly even obnoxious. I'm not gonna lie. So tell me about this pile one. Who is secretly admiring my pile number one, please? Who is this person? For my pile number one, give me a key theme. All right. Endurance, cactus. Some of you, this is someone that's been wanting your attention for a while. It's probably someone you already know. Like, they've been like very obvious and open about the fact that they're interested in you. Some of you could be someone that is loud and a bit abrasive, right? Like, it feels like it could be that personality type. And then we have someone that is very just enduring, someone that's very strong. Cactus, I kind of associate with a little bit of an attitude, can be a bit prickly. That's where we are. So some of you already are like, oh, I know exactly who that is. Others of you are like, okay, we're gonna have to see. So let me see what's at the bottom. We'll pull more cards and get more identifiers. We've got innocence, so daisy and peacock. There is a daisy. You may be coming from that pile or going to, if you're new. We have that peacock, which I referenced in the intro. That reading, I filmed it before this one because it got in the way. And I referenced a couple of the piles. I won't say which ones because I want you to naturally go where you're called. There's a couple of piles that reading called you back here. Not necessarily this pile, but this thumbnail. And now this thumbnail is sending you to that one. So there you go, my sweet daisy peacock pile. So if you're coming from that group, then, I mean, if you're coming from, because these are all timeless, this is your confirmation. You're in your right place, right space. Innocence and enduring. It feels like someone that has the purest heart, even if they come across as abrasive, even if they come across as like a little bit prickly, they have the softest, most purest of intentions. So I can get a mixed vibe. Some of you, this is a person that seems very innocent, but is very prickly. Like, they seem a little bit softer than they actually are, or a lot softer than they actually are. Others of you, this is someone that kind of looks mean, possibly abrasive, possibly really strong, but on the inside, they're very soft, very innocent. Okay, that's my thing. This is a very interesting combination. So let me see what's going on here. Who is secretly admiring my pile number one, please? My pink Zinnia. Tell me about this pink Zinnia flower. Who has a secret crush on my pink Zinnia flower, please? So that's the Eight of Coins, Eight of Pentacles. Talks about efficiencies. It talks about working very diligently, very effectively, being very talented, being very skilled, and seeing results due to all of these. Okay, so this is someone that is very hard worker. Just straight up, right? When we have endurance, that enduring, Eight of Coins is someone that is enduring, but in the most efficient ways, right? It's not enduring and going through difficulty just for the sake of. It's about being productive, right? So this is someone that endures when they see progress, endures when they see when they're optimistic about the potential outcome, when they don't mind working towards something that's worth working towards, right? This is a really good quality to have in a partner. Okay, because this is someone that's really like commitment oriented, right? So I encourage this energy, especially with the innocence. It feels like someone that actually has a bit of an innocent side, regardless of how effective, hardworking they are. Because if this combination with this here feels like someone that's possibly sacrificed play for work, like, so someone that doesn't really like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not very social, not very engaged with like being social and doing things for the sake of joy and pleasure, because they're focused here, right? And when you're overly focused here, it leaves a lack of development in other areas, if that makes sense. So I'm really describing this person. So let me get another one. Tell me more about my pile number 1. Pink Zinnia. Who is this? A Page of Rods. So pages are messengers. They're a little bit youthful energy. So that is that innocence. So this is a person that really has, there's a certain side of this person, whoever it is, that has like a certain innocence about them. Very youthful vibe. Very excited, very energetic, right? Like they have to be energetic to have all of this endurance, because it's someone that's always busy. But really excited, right? And I mentioned possibly loud. Like this person has a loud, like something about them. They're very loud, right? And excited and very expressive. So let me see. Seems like someone you make really excited. So let me see. This feels like a combination of someone that's actively liked you for a while. Okay. Yeah, look at the Magician. So the Magician is actually Gemini-based energy. When we talk about communication and messages and just excited and like talks a lot, is excited, wants to talk to you, just talks a lot just in general. Like that's kind of the personality that I'm getting here. It's 3rd house, again, of communication. Very passionate energy, very creative energy, very active, building, working, manifesting energy. Okay, someone that kind of likes to be in control of things. Magician is all about being in control. When we talk about like the actual meaning of the card, when we talk about endurance and that efficiency, like that's someone that really likes to be in control. All right, so let me see what's at the bottom. We got the 3 of Coins. We talk about collaboration and more working based energy and just building. This is a builder. Okay, this is a builder, this is a worker. Okay, those are the themes surrounding this person. So let me pull from this astrology based oracle decks. You know, I have another moonology. I'm not gonna link it immediately because I have some things in the works regarding these new decks that I have, but I will use the deck and I will circle back and link it for those of you that are interested in that other moonology deck that's gonna follow this one. So tell me who has a secret crush on my King Zinnia. I have a review that I'm working on. We got a full moon, surrender to the divine. Full moons are loud. They glow in the dark. Like this person that like literally might just stand out in the most random of places, but like it's obvious loud energy. Something about this person's energy is loud, right? Very loud. We've got take time to breathe out with disseminating moon. Okay. Now for this person to be very loud and excited in terms of like communication, in terms of working, building, enduring, it feels someone that has like a little bit of an easygoing nature. Like this is someone that works and then they relax. That's it. That's the life. I don't know who this is, but I don't know that I'm used to getting this much of a descriptor of a person. So I like to see it. Good for you, my Pink Zinnia flower. Let me get another one. Like this is someone that works so that when they're not working, they can relax, okay? They're like, I'm working. Okay, now it's time to like go sit down and chill. It doesn't feel like someone that necessarily like goes on adventures, if that makes sense. So tell me more about my pile number 1. So it's definitely someone that goes into hermit mode and hides a little bit. We have take time to breathe out, which feels like a going off somewhere where people can't see you kind of a vibe. And then house 12 is kind of like the hidden aspects of our life. Very private person. We have spirituality, transcendence, karma, sacrificial service, and healing. For whatever reason, this feels like an easygoing energy as well. Okay, but this is someone that's a very deep thinker, very deep feeler, right? This feels like introspection. So someone that's very in tune with their inner being, okay? And then we've got Mercury-based energy here, which also rules that Magician, okay? It says think, learn, network, communicate. That is like our 3rd indicator of communication. We do have another collaborative energy, working, collaborating, communicating. That's key themes surrounding this person, okay? All right, well, I'm excited to step into this other energy. Let me see. I have, ooh, you might have more than one person because I don't even know why I said that. I have love-based decks we're going to pull from. Oh, no. Look at me. Look at me. I was supposed to go here first. Hey, look at that day, moon, love. So yeah, I mean, this is someone that's really intrigued by you. Let me see. This deck is not thoroughly cleansed, so we're just, whatever this is, we want that. And then I want this one. All right, I've got my 2. And then I'll pull from that other. We'll start pulling from those left decks. Tell me more about this person, please. Moonlight Serenade. Change your tune. Ring around the moon. Okay. This is someone that you might need to change your perspective on. Like this is someone that you see them one way, but they're really a different, like you're not seeing this person clearly. House 12 does talk about confusion. Okay. It does take time. Like it talks about like confusion. Okay. Like someone you might be guarded towards that you're not necessarily receptive to. I did say who you would be interested in. It feels like you would be interested in this person. You just don't realize it. Or like, even if you don't know them now, there may be something slightly off-putting about them, like initially. I'm not saying like instinctively, intuitively. I mean, like there's just something perception-wise, like maybe they're a bit abrasive, or maybe the way they communicate is off, and kind of like, you know how when you don't know people very well and there's miscommunications because you don't really know each other well, feels like that, okay? So let me pull from these left-based decks. We got Paradise trying to come out. Happiness, joy, playfulness, enjoying each other, honeymoon phase. I mean, Moonlight Serenade does feel like a little bit of a kind of ducking off together. There's someone that will want to like duck off with you. Right. This one does want to be here. So I'll take it, and I'll take another one. Because again, we didn't cleanse it properly. So we just need to take the cards as they want to be pulled. This one as well. All right. Paradise. All right, we got abundance. So this is someone that's very abundant. Positive mindset, manifest gratitude, bliss, and blessings. This is someone that's doing really well. This is someone that actually has a really nice life. You have a lot of, I mean, someone that works this much. I mean, if they work and then they rest, like you're not spending money. I don't know how much money this person has or what they do, or it doesn't even matter, because if all you do is work and rest, all of the money you have is just sitting there because you're not doing, literally, you're not doing anything. So this is someone that's doing just really well for themselves. We have camera. So this may be someone that works in any creative thing. They may be like a photographer. They may work in film. They may do anything that will require a camera. This may be someone that's like on camera. Cameras are relevant. That could be a hobby of theirs as well, okay? It says reminiscing, making memories, learn from the past, perception. I do have a thumbnail that says making memories. I think it's muffins, okay? And so we also have girl with a snake. Charmed or used, enable boundaries. This is someone that people kind of take advantage of a little bit. I feel like some of you, this is someone that people take advantage of or try to take advantage of, right? Like kind of try to lure this person in and kind of take advantage of their innocence, right? Especially since we talk about someone that kind of like is a little bit inexperienced, possibly when it comes to like love and relationships. They just kind of work and then rest. So they're not really as experienced with like dating and things like that. So like people kind of take advantage of them when we talk about that. That's what I'm getting, okay? Now, what I like is this person seems to see you as very, very abundant. This person's really charmed with you. Like it feels like siren kind of energy. It's not gender specific, but whoever this is secretly admiring, they are actively observing you in some way. I do have a camera. Could be talking about like any way, like this person could be observing you day to day. We talk about communication. They could be communicating with people within your close vicinity, but it just like girl with a snake is just charmed, right? Like it does say charmed on there, right? And boundaries feels like a kind of watching from afar. So it just depends on the way you live day to day. Like, for example, if you're not on social media, obviously this is not a person that would be observing you on social media. This could be someone that knows, like they run into you here and you just kind of overlook them, so they wait for you there, which sounds creepy, but it is a secret admirer reading, so just roll with it, okay? Let me see what else. I think this is definitely someone you would be interested in. Paradise and abundance feels very good, very optimistic, okay? Very optimistic, but just this is someone that's kind of endured. They seem to have a bit of a rough path when it comes to like love and romance, for sure, especially with that innocence, especially with that endurance, and especially with like predatory people, right? I'm getting a strong like possible, and makes sense, I have a largely feminine audience, like a strong masculine, where feminines like chase, if that makes sense. But I also can get a vibe of feminines where masculines kind of prey on it, like you know those really innocent, very sweet feminine perception, like feminine ideal, where it's like easily manipulated, taken advantage of, like looks really good, but people just kind of are predatory towards. Like that's kind of, those are the embodiments I'm kind of seeing. Like I'm getting a bunch of them and it's kind of a blur. So I feel like there's more than one on the table for sure within all of you. Like I'm not saying all of you collectively there's a lot. I'm saying each one of you picking the pile, it's more than like one, okay? In a variety of ways, which makes sense. So give me one from here. All right. Quality time. Yeah, this is someone that wants to like duck off with you for sure, okay? Like this is someone that wants to spend quality time with you. That's probably what's going to be really loud soon, because that's probably the approach. We do have patience. Why the rush? There's no need to rush divine timing. Enjoy the journey because it's worth the wait. So someone that's been very patient, okay? I mentioned the enduring over time kind of aspect, but this is someone that wants quality time, right? It says putting away the phone and clearing your brain of anything distracting so you can make your partner your number one focus. This is someone that wants your attention, and this is someone that wants to really be able to prioritize you, if that makes sense. So let me pull here. That's crazy. Is that that's 4? All right, let's take them. Let's take them. Single. All right. Someone that is very much single. Someone that is very romantic and wants romance with you. An opening. We've got opening, and I have skeleton key readings. Go to that. They're waiting for their chance to be open. And then we have holding on. Again, that enduring, wanting to be close to you, actively trying to be close to you. Like if you understand, if you know who I'm like describing, good for you. If not, I mean, I feel like with attraction here, you'll see soon. This is someone that's loud or stepping into a very loud energy. I'm gonna get let me get this out of the way. Sorry, I got like stuff. I'm about to close you out because these don't need to be super long. I am going to pull from Melanin Pop, and then I'll get you advice on what you can do or how to identify this person here with this New Orleans Oracle deck. All right. Give me one more regarding the secret admirer. I love that it was a distinct person. Now, there's still a lot of other variables and people in the background. Maybe other readings will help you with that, but this one person is very, very clear, okay? I have a vampire-based energy. It says energy vampire, draining, lust, darkness, low vibration. This person definitely has a dark aesthetic, dark vibe. May kind of have like a little bit of an appearance like this, regardless of gender. Kind of dark, moody looking, whether we're talking about style or appearance or features. That's what it feels like. Picture like someone with like Scorpio based placements, right? That's kind of what I feel like this person may look like. Look at you getting all of that. But again, I get mistaking this person for a much darker energy than they actually have, right? Like someone that may come across as mean, aggressive, or just standoffish when they're really that sweet, innocent peacock. That's what I got, okay? And I've got someone that's a lot more traditional than you would expect. I got vintage, chivalrous dates, courtship photos, old school. So someone that's a lot more mature than you think. Someone that's a lot more traditional than you think. Someone that's a lot more stable and single than you think. And also, I love that more photos. Cameras are relevant. Pictures are relevant. the next move, this person's really trying to get to know you, really trying to get close to you. If you don't know who this is, they're going to ask you on a date. I got lots of indicators of that: quality time, date, making it clear they're single, open. Like, there's a lot of indicators here. So let me close you out. We've got what we need here. Give me my advice for my pile number 1 regarding the secret admirer. And obviously, when we talk about next moves, you got to know who you're asking about, right? Like I say asking, but like if you know you're more of a pursuer than like you're the type of person that's usually pursued, then obviously you would have a next move. If you are a person that, you know what I mean? Just take what I'm saying. I'm trying to close it out. Your advice is to be patient. We have more patience, okay? And we've got let loose. So Mardi Gras on Bourbon Street, let loose. So this is your indicator depending on who you are and your personality type. If you know who this is, if you don't, then sit tight. If you don't know who this is, sit tight, be patient, just sit tight, be patient. You got it 2 times, let loose, don't worry about it. This person's gonna come in and it's gonna be fun. When you find out, roll with it, okay? Now, those of you where you're not, you know who this is, and you're like, this is not a person that would pursue me, but you're interested, go for it. It just depends on who you are and where you go, right? That's why we talk about personal readings, not saying you need to book those, but you have to find your place, your space on the table and be realistic about where you fall, okay? That's why I lead with the way that I read, okay? So that is all I have for you today, my pile number 1. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay in the know on the content we post here on this channel. Thank you for watching. All right, pile 2, my orange, coral, peach, whatever color you want to use to identify this rose, right? Let's see who has a secret crush on you and their potential next moves. Now, for those of you that are new, I read and channel past, present, as well as incoming energy. I do read from a polarity, which means there's a light as well as a shadow. You just have to find yourself in the lesson and the journey. Stepping into this energy for pile 2, I got a wave of energy that I did not have before, like a weird burst of energy. This deck is out because as I was cleansing it, cards just kept jumping out, and I'm like trying to properly cleanse it because literally opened it today, like to actively use it. And it's just, it's like something about the secret admirer. And again, for those of you that are new, I lead with the one that you would be most interested in, that would be good for you, right? Like if there's someone admiring you, like let's say there's 5 people admiring you, well, which one would you be most interested in, right? And then obviously where it's loud, we may get people that are admiring you in a platonic way or in other ways, just because secret admirer, right? But something about this dominant energy, you're either going to be very, very shocked at who it is, and I don't know if that's good or bad, or you're going to get shocked at the way you find out, shocked at the way that they approach you. Like something about, like if the person isn't a surprise, their approach or something surrounding the way you find out they have it, like that they're admiring you, will be a surprise, right? We got shock here, something about a dragonfly. We've been getting a dragonfly on the channel for like at least a year, right? And it says lighthearted and adapt, finding out, change, things to come, things coming to light and heal. So like I feel like a lot of you, it's going to be a surprise, or just something surrounding this person that's going to be a surprise, okay? I'm gonna just tuck those back in there. Don't worry about the good shuffle because we're still trying to cleanse. I have to officially cleanse the deck, but we'll just pull like this when we get to it. So another thing, whatever reason you chose that orange coral rose, like if that's just your thing, that's your favorite flower, that's your favorite color, something about that coloring, because at the bottom of your reset, I have, look at those bright orange flowers. And this is actually the Justice, which is the Libra-based energy, right? Rules the 7th house of like marriage and commitments and relationships and connections. So it's definitely someone that really, like, it would work, okay, in terms of like an actual relationship beyond just admiring you. And look at this, more orange flowers, right? We've got abundance, and that is a chrysanthemum. We have one of those on the channel in another secret admirer reading. So like I said, something about that color and or just orange flowers, just in general, that's a thing that might be your thing, but it's relevant. Okay, so let's start pulling these cards so I can learn more about my Coral Rose, who has a secret admirer, who has a secret crush on you. So there's a secret admirer reading. Okay, some of you, this is the person that actually may have gotten a reading on you, because I was gonna say who has the secret admirer or reading or something. I don't know. It's a weird thing. It could be someone with a lot of admirers themselves. Like, I don't know. But let me just see. This is also for those of you that are in here that stuck it out these 3 minutes, this is one of the piles that got called out. I feel like I've been calling out that Coral Rose in a bunch of readings because I did another one a year ago, right? For those of you in a timeless sense, watching it real time either way, I did one like a year ago. I don't remember what the energy was, but I kept sending people to that one. So anytime something like that keeps popping up, I'm like, let me just do it again. That way the energy can be new and fresh. So if you're coming from those readings where I kept saying you're seeing orange roses, you're seeing coral roses, then here you are, here you go. And the bird reading that that is either going to be before or after this one, the one closest to this one in terms of timelines, there was a mention. Okay, I don't know when it's going to be uploaded though. Okay. Persistence. Okay. There is a past high. I mentioned that I did one of these a year ago. So there's a memory, forget me not version, and there is persistence. So there is someone from your past that is very persistent. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, okay? There's someone that remembers you that's like, the energy is very persistent, okay? So let me see. Tell me my pile number 2, my Coral Rose, who has a secret crush on my Coral Rose. Let's get to the reading. All right. Passion. Okay, someone that's very, very passionate about you. That makes sense with all of the chaos and the wave of energy that I got. We've got sincerity. So yeah, I mean, you know, this is someone that's very passionate and sincere about you. So this is someone that actually likes you. Like, they like you, right? They're not just interested in you. They're not just secretly admiring you. They don't think you just look good. This is someone that actually likes you based on what they see or however well they know you, okay? This is someone that sincerely has passion for you. Their passion is sincere, okay? We've got the Empress here. Remember, we already had the Justice at the bottom. This is someone that's like, oh no, I see pile 2 as my ideal partner. I see pile 2 as my dream partner, especially those of you that are feminine selecting this pile. This person's like, no, pile 2, that Coral Rose, that's me. That's exactly what I want. That's exactly what I'm looking for. I genuinely want someone like that Coral Rose. So I don't know let's see if we can get more energy on this actual person, but we're leading with them having a strong desire for you in a very authentic way, okay? So tell me about this Coral Rose, who has a secret crush on them, who's a secret admirer, what's the next move? Major Arcana, extreme reactions. We've got the Fool, we've got the Tower. Feels like chaos, feels like it just feels like I'm going for it, right? And it doesn't even, like, it just feels like chaos, okay? It feels like the shocking energy, right? The Fool is like throwing everything away and starting a new life. The Tower feels like burning things down. This could be this person. This could be this person's experience. But again, it just feels like chaos. This could be someone in the middle of a rebirth right now. A chaotic one at that. Fool in the Tower as Major Arcana is not optional. It's not necessarily something you get to choose to do. It's just like, it happens. That could be someone, that could be this person's situation, circumstances, okay? This could be someone where there was a chaotic shift, right? Like, this could be someone that went away from you in a chaotic way, whether intentionally so or not. This could be someone that you met in a chaotic way or are meeting in a chaotic way, right? Got the Four of Blades, talks about rest, recovery, and healing. This could be someone that is recovering from chaos, has recovered from chaos, the most chaotic of circumstances, past, present, okay? At the bottom, I have the Queen of Pentacles. Look at you. I like it. That purple, blue may be relevant. I have it here on the table 2 times, okay? Let me see. This feels like someone that is recovering from chaos. And I hate this, like the chaos. That's what it, like on my table. Someone that is either recovering from chaos, okay? Someone that possibly sees you as recovering from chaos, or whoever would know that. Or it could truly be someone that instilled chaos in your life at some point. Hence why I got that wave, right? We've got Lesser Emperor, someone that has a wave, like it just feels like a wave of chaos. Okay, let me just, oh no, we don't want to dwell on that. Let me see, tell me more about my pile number 2, my Coral Rose. When those 2 came out, it felt like 2 very strong, very distinct personalities, okay? Because they came out together. The Tower burns down something that's not stable. It's like literally burns things down. That could be someone's energy. The Fool is like a fresh start, just starting over from scratch. Usually would happen after a Tower. So there's 2 personalities. One that's more kind of innovative, inspiring, like kind of a more of a Aquarius feel, like a little bit different from what you're used to in the best way. It's like an exciting new adventure. Then there's this one that's like destruction and death and just burning it down, and it's not going to work. So again, 2 very loud, very strong, very prominent personalities on your table. Who are these people? The Coral Rose. Tell me, give me, who has this secret crush on my Coral Rose? I don't really want to cling to the past attachments. I don't have time for that, if I'm being quite honest. So if you have all of this baggage and you want to actively unpack it, that's personal reading stuff, just because we don't have time. But we have, I'm gonna prioritize this newer energy, okay, and fixed signs. So Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Scorpio, and these are both shocks and surprises, like I said, right? Like they're both shocks and surprises, like that energy at the beginning I was already channeling, like that stimulated, energized energy. Now I will say this is someone that's very persistent, not really going anywhere. I think we got that card initially on both ends, the shadow of, I don't know that you're going to want the chaos on that other side, and then that newer energy that's really excited, like a fresh start, like a rebuild, if that makes sense. But we do have, again, stability, persistence, loyalty, and dependability. There's someone that definitely embodies this energy, okay? Coming in. So we've got the South Node. When we talk about past ties, I think there will be some type of past tie to both sides of this, for this pile, okay? So the chaos, you know, obviously you would know that, but just something about, I don't know, this newer energy, because we got destined to release. If anything, it feels like just watch that other side, because like I said, I mentioned some of you are very open and receptive to that chaotic shadow. I mean, good for you if that's what you want, but I don't have any interest in actively reading it. I said it because that side seems to be hoping that you're open and that you're receptive and that you're willing to release the past and start anew. I mean, if that's what you want, if you like it, I love it. But this lighter side seems to be someone that's like, it feels like someone in a bit of a rebirth, like starting a whole new life, a whole new personality, not in like a phony, chaotic way, but just we have ascension throughout life. It just feels like someone that's becoming totally different. Okay. And maybe that's the shock. Maybe you're just surprised that this person is different from how you knew them, however you knew them, if that makes sense. It feels like there's something shocking about the person that you would actively be interested in, that I would encourage you to deal with, and they're different in some way, okay? And I could be talking about one person, because those of you with that really chaotic attachment from the past that's really chaotic in a way that I would never encourage, because Fool and Tower energy is chaos, chaos, chaos in a way that I'm like, there's no coming back from that. Leave it alone. But again, where there's two distinct personalities, something about this newer one, right, without the extra baggage, feels like they've had their own baggage, hence why they're in this pile and aligned with baggage. Like they have their own baggage that they're working through and clearing. And something about your interactions with them, either historically, if you've had any, when they come in, or like whoever this is, when they reveal that they're interested in you romantically, you'll see them differently because it just feels like a different person, if that makes sense. Like they're different in some way. Like their energy feels different. So let me pull from these other decks. Let me keep going. I don't know who this is for you, because I don't feel like I'm describing them appropriately. I feel like I'm describing all of the chaos versus the person, if that makes sense. Tell me more about pile 2, my coral rose. Who is secretly admiring my coral rose? What is the next move? Gaining momentum. Waxing moon. Building up energy. There's some energy that is building up. This could be actively someone that is building up their energy. When we talk about healing from chaos or whatever that is, because it's just someone that's building up their energy, especially when we talk about past experiences. Okay. At the bottom, we do have new moon and Virgo, a time to give rather than take. Okay. So this person is very generous, someone that's a giver, kind of acts of service oriented, focuses on their health and wellness. That's something they may be prioritizing right now. Okay. In their routine and things like that. Okay. To help you out so far, I got Aquarius, Scorpio 2 times, along with Taurus and Leo. I also have Virgo energy. They may have a south node in any of these placements if you're that deep into the astrology of it all, right? So let me keep going. Pile 2, my coral rose. Give me more details. I have a bunch of other decks. We're gonna figure this out. Tell me more identifiers on this person. This one here wants to speak as well. Tell me who the secret admirer is for my pile number 2. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure I have, I wanted that out of the way. Process your feelings. Howl at the moon. Are these hibiscus? I think they are. It is. Listen, I have a red hibiscus. That's you. But we have howl at the moon, process your feelings. So it's someone that may be actively processing their feelings. Some of you, it could be light shadow. It's someone that just is realizing their interest in you in the most chaotic way. We've got the tower and the skull, right? And there's more skulls here. Like it's kind of like dead in the water and they're realizing too late. That's that chaos that I told you to leave you alone. And we've got day, moon, love. So process your feelings. So we've got 2 sides here. Go to the hibiscus. I did that one a while ago, so I don't really remember, but processing your feelings for love. Like some of you, this is someone having a revelation. I actually feel like it on both sides. So again, there's the group of you where it's 2, that shadow side that I would like you to leave alone, and the positive side that I would encourage you to go towards. You may have 2, and some of you could be one or the other. So you might not have this chaotic past attachment, but you could still have the new one, right? You may not have this new one, but you got this chaotic past attachment, okay? But I feel like the dominant energy is both and the lighter side. So there's someone that may be processing their feelings a little too late and realizing they have feelings, okay? In the most chaotic way, especially after chaos, right? After things settle, kind of realizing too late after things settle, after creating chaos. And then we also have that lighter side where it's someone that's realizing like, hey, I'm really interested in this coral rose, whether we're just friends or, you know, like I wonder what's going on with that coral rose, right? Like it just feels like a slow processing of feelings and realizing and having the revelation of love, right? I also feel like this is going to be someone that you're very shocked that you realize like, oh, you're interested in. Like, so this could be someone that like you may interact with or may not. And when they reveal how they feel, right? or you find out they've been secretly admiring you, you'll think about it and you'll be like, you know what? I could be interested in this person. That's what I'm getting with the processing your feelings for love. So like you might be shocked that you're actually interested in whoever. Look at you. That's chaotic. Everything about this pile is chaotic. So give me more. Let me see. Give me the deck. Tell me more about who has a secret crush on my pile number 2. My coral rose. This is the maturing energy of butterflies. Hey, you had a dragonfly, now butterflies. It says enjoy the overwhelming excitement and bliss of new or old love. You may be surprised that this person gives you butterflies, or this is someone that gave you butterflies, okay? But you definitely give this person butterflies. And we've got exciting news. I told you there's a stimulated energy. There's a wave of energy I got. There's that Aquarius, Uranus shocking value of like excitement and stimulation here. I don't know why, but it does say good news is coming your way, whether it be a pregnancy, an engagement, or moving in together. Get excited to celebrate. Be cognizant of any past attachments that are chaotic, because I could see like a wave of chaos just shockingly just popping up, you know, where that's applicable. Just be on standby for that. And then when we have the best, most lightest side, it still is, it's unexpected. Okay, it's just something, there's a very unexpected element. But again, on the lighter side, I like it, of processing your feelings and recognizing love and interest, and like getting butterflies and like going for it. It feels like someone that's going to be really excited you like back, right? And this is someone that you may actually be excited is interested in you, even if you never thought of them that way before. Like, hey, I actually could be interested in this person. I just didn't think to be, if that makes sense. Or it could be a vibe of like, you didn't think this person would be interested in you, so you never even was like worried about it. I don't know. Like, this is a strange pile. So let me see. I'm going to pull from this one. This is the one I didn't cleanse properly. So let's see what's going on here. All right. Pile number 2. Where are you? Some of you might be someone that's actively looking for you, wondering where you are. I don't know why I said that. I can't see which one I want. This is the first time I've pulled out one of these decks today, and I was indecisive. All right. And then who has a secret crush on my pile number 2, please? This one as well. All right. Not today. Boundaries and hurt. Avoiding conversation. Not dealing. Still upset. Hammer. Sabotage and rebuild. Persistent. Working on it. Repairing. I'm telling you, there's a certain persistence that keeps hitting my table. I feel like there's an energy of too little, too late. Someone you're not going to want to deal with is literally on the table. And like, I'm trying to like leave it alone, but this pile is not letting me leave it alone, because that person is loud, right? Boundaries and hurt, avoiding conversation. So it's someone that's avoidant in personality, not dealing with it, right? Someone that would put you in chaos, did put you in chaos, sabotage you in some way, possibly, whether intentionally so or just passively with possible like selfish tendencies. Because the Fool could be someone that's like, I, me, freedom, right? Like, I don't know. Whoever that is, let me pull more. Because now I'm like trying to avoid the shadow because it's making the pile long. And I got, tell me more about this. All right, this one. Partying, time with friends, having fun, happily single, living in the moment. So this other person, single. You're going to meet them or have met them single, right? This is someone you met in a fun environment, okay? Doing something fun. So this new secret admirer you met doing something fun, being single, okay? And this person is single because this is combination energy of like adventures and just being free and spur of the moment. So whoever you met like doing something spur of the moment, something freeing, that's another instance, okay? Like that's that separate person. Let me pull. I'm about to close you out. I am. I'm going to pull from Melanin Pop and close you out because we don't have time for this. And I feel like I've described both of like enough of this energy. where it's fine. Go to some of the other piles. There's a ton of secret admirer readings on the channel. I actually sent you to that red hibiscus. I did. Maybe go back to the original version of this one and let us know in the comments if it resonates, if it fits. And then if it's that serious, again, book a personal reading. That way we can unpack you individually, because it's too many people on the table for me to get that specific with all of you guys as chaos, okay? So we've got mountains, elevation, peak, climbing, and transcendence, okay? Someone reaching their peak, especially after chaos. We've got fitness, cosmetic surgery, body modification. Whoever this is actually going to look a little bit different next time you see them as well. Like you'll kind of be a little bit shocked. I say that because it feels like someone that's secretly admiring you, right? And they're prioritizing their health and wellness. They're prioritizing their healing. It is a shocking element. So I'm assuming it has to do with like seeing them again or whatever that is, okay? Because we even have this change in appearance. We have groupie, shallow, fan, obsession, stalking, lust. That's someone actively watching you in the best and worst ways. We've got ugly sweater, holiday themes, silly, thoughtfulness, and funny. So anything regarding like holiday themes and like unicorns, uniforms, dress codes, things like that. Someone that maybe you weren't attracted to originally, they're going to look a lot better. I got some weird energy on the table. So what's at the bottom? We got an athlete energy here, dedication, training, hobby, talent, active, game, sports. Y'all, this is someone that you're just not, you didn't expect yourself to be interested in, didn't expect yourself to be attracted to. It feels like someone that's actively in the middle of a glow up. Okay? Like it feels like someone that is in a glow up. All of these could be relevant themes, but it just feels like someone that's healing, prioritizing their health and wellness, getting their life together, like really rebuilding, rebirthing themselves from their past and all of the things like that in the best sense, okay? Like I'm reaching a peak and all the things like that, okay? So yeah, we got noise outside. This is a chaotic pile, and I definitely need to get out of this energy because I got 2 more left to do. Give me advice for my pile number 2. Tell me. All right, at the bottom, I've got spiritual knowledge. So use the spiritual knowledge available to you just in general. There's so many readings on the channel. Like if you feel like I rushed this pile and you're like, oh, she didn't do right by me, there's so many other readings on the channel. Go to what calls you, especially ones that I'm sending you to, and prioritize your abundance, okay? Use your spiritual knowledge to lead to abundance, okay? So that is all I have for you today. My pile number 2. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay in the know on the content we post here on this channel. Thank you for watching. All right, pile number 3, my purple Pansy. Let's see who has a secret crush on you and their potential next move. I had to clear the table, get pile 2 off my table, so I'm excited that this is a fresh new energy because keep in mind there's a dream reading coming, okay? So just put it at the back of your mind as you sit here. I know a lot of you like the love readings, and I love that for you, and I like doing them. They're fun, but there is a specific dream reading that's coming up that I feel like this flower is gonna be on, because I have a specific donut that I'm like, I want to do a reading with that one. So you have a pile pending, so just be on standby for that. I mean, if you're interested, if you're having interesting dreams, you want to know what's going on, definitely a pile specific to those of you that are likely to pick this one as well, okay? All right. I forgot to mention, I just hopped right into it. There is a distinct friendship vibe to this pile. I'm not saying that's the dominant energy because we will lead still with romance, but there is someone that actively wants to be friends with you, okay? That's already on my table. That's like, man, I really like that purple Pansy. I think we'd get along well. I think we'd be good friends. That's on my table. So I love that. Look at you. Okay, now, I don't know if I did the thing. Excuse me if I did. There's a woo energy on the table. Like, it's so woo for this reading. I don't know why. Okay, but like, I feel a little spaced out, especially with this pile, and it could be that dream element. It could be that dream element. with me acknowledging that this may be connected to the dream readings. Okay, so for those of you that are new, I read and channel past, present, as well as past, present, as well as incoming energy. Okay, I do read from a polarity, which means there's a light as well as a shadow. You just have to find yourself in the lesson, in a journey. And you know what? I don't know that the person that's secretly admiring you is necessarily seeing you clearly, and that could be good or bad. Okay, so let me see, because I'm getting a huge wave of some energy that's just it's not grounded, right? Like, so this could be someone that's having difficulty grounding. This could be someone that actively needs to ground, but it does not feel stable. I don't mean in a chaotic way. It just feels like, okay, let me go outside, let me touch grass, like let me eat food, right? Like that's kind of what it feels like. So in me recognizing that, I'm like, let me actively ground. Okay, tell me, my pile number 3, my purple Pansy. Who is secretly admiring my purple Pansy? Wow, a lot of people. Okay. Lots of, look at all of this purple. Look at you. Something about purple. The color purple is definitely relevant. Or that could be like someone might like the color purple, like the actual color, or even like the movie, the new musical that just came out. Something about the color purple though is definitely relevant, whether we're talking about the actual color or like movie, book, whatever. Okay. Purple. I didn't expect that. That was a neat little coincidence. Tell me more about my pile 3. Who is secretly admiring my pile 3, please? You got a lot. I'll look at all. You know what? It's at least 3 people. Look at you. I don't know that I'm keeping all of those, but I'll take the bottom. Serenity. So we got lavender, more purple. Oh my gosh. Like, this could be a person that really likes lavender, just purple, just in general. Okay, so we'll take Serenity. This is the one that we're gonna focus on, because this is the one we're most interested in at this pile. And these are just kind of afterthoughts, not in a mean, aggressive way, but in a time sensitive way, right? So we've got a very graceful energy with yellow jasmine. Okay, look at you. And we've got, so yellow is a thing. We've got thoughtfulness. So yellow is a thing. Grace and thoughtfulness. Yellow is a thing. Something about yellow. And then whatever this is more purple. We got confidence. Okay. All right. Look at you. Confidence and serenity. So this is someone that has a really, this is a strong silent type. This is someone that's actively, like this is someone that's very, very confident. Okay. Very confident, but very easygoing. Very quiet. Okay. So like, again, the strong silent type. That's what I'm getting on the table. So let me start pulling these cards. They're not easily moved. Like, they don't really get too high. They don't really get too low. Like, this isn't someone that you would see react. Like, this isn't a person that reacts very much, right? Like, this is someone that's kind of like stone cold. They do what they're doing the way that they're going to do it. And they're not really easily, like I said, moved. Okay. Very, very stable energy. Okay. Very centered person. So what was all of the chaos that hit my table, right? I got the woo-woo, can't think clearly, not grounded vibe. Unless that's how you make this person feel. Look at you. I think some of you like kind of knocked this person off their, like, I say game, but like energy. Like, this feels like this person's default, but there was a wave of chaos where I couldn't, like, it was very foggy. Like, I couldn't really see clearly. I couldn't really think clearly when I was trying to tap in with this pile. So I like it, because to get a reaction out of a person like this says a lot about their interest in you. Oh yeah, that's clear. So this isn't someone that's easily moved, that's easily intrigued, that's easily interested. So look at you. Tell me more about this purple Pansy. Yeah, there's a certain level of excitement. Like, this person like feels very mature, but there's like a certain youthful level of excitement that stepped onto the table when it came to like this person and you. Like, this is this person's default energy, like cold, very easygoing, very quiet, like strong, silent. And then there's a certain like spark of excitement that I got that may feel a little bit unnatural to this person, right? Like it may feel like a little bit unnatural because it's not what they're used to experiencing when it comes to like their emotions and like their passion and things like that. Like they just seem to be really stimulated by you. More purple. Look at that. We got the King of Coins. Okay, that's like earth sign energy. So that would be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Since I don't have anything else to go by, right? Except all of these purple flowers. What's that? All of these purple flowers. And then this Ace of Rods. I mentioned the stimulated energy. This is someone that is really excited about you. They're very sensually attracted to you. Like it's just somebody that feels like you kind of got them going in a way that they're not used to. Like this isn't a person. This is a person. So when we talk about like dating and all things, this isn't someone that's, again, easily stimulated, easily intrigued, easily interested. Like this is someone that kind of recognizes like a lot of attractive people. Like it feels like someone that's used to being around attractive people to where they don't overreact to being around people that they're attracted to. But something about you, it feels invested. It feels intrigued. Okay. So let me see. We'll see if we can get you more on who this is. We've got the 8 of Coins, which talks about efficiency, talks about working very, very diligently and effectively and being very talented and kind of seeing results due to past efforts, right? So that could be someone we're talking about. Let me keep pulling cards. Very grounded, very stable, very easygoing. That's just what I keep getting. But something about the color purple is a huge deal, especially when we talk about purple flowers. So if I have other purple flowers on a channel, that may give you more clarity on this person specifically, I'm guessing, because like I don't know why I got all these purple flowers. Okay, tell me. We've got House 8, Transformation, Karma, Facing Fears, and Legacy. Okay, a little bit of a dark, moody vibe. I don't know why I'm getting that. Okay, we got fixed, stability, persistence, loyalty, and dependability. Okay, we got a little bit of a fixed placement here, especially this is technically Scorpio energy 2 times, so they might have like a dark, cool vibe. I think it's like my second time today I got that. I mean, it is like that season where everybody looks like that. We're stepping into the season where everyone has that vibe. So let me see. I might not be helping much. Okay. Now we got another Leo energy. So that we've got that as well with the fire sign. It says confidence, optimism, passion, and bravery. We've got confidence again. We've got confidence again. So this is someone that is very confident. Okay. Or at least they appear to be so. Okay. Very fiery, very active, but again, easygoing. They only act in the way that they want to. They only react where they allow themselves. It's a person that's very certain and self-assured. Tell me more about my pile number 3 and my purple Pansy, please. A new start is coming. New moon. There's some type of change, some type of transition associated with this person. Honestly, it could just simply be like fall season. Something about these purple flowers feel like fall, winter, yeah, more full moon in Scorpio. Now that actually happens in spring, so that could be a relevant time frame because that happens during Taurus season. Okay, more fixed sign energy. Okay, but it's time to release negativity. A new start is coming. So what is that? Feels like someone that is in transition. We're all in transition. It's eclipse season. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to help you guys out. Let me pull more. We'll get it. We will get it. New start is coming. It's time to release negativity. You know what? This one here. This one here. And also this one here. You know, this came out in a different pile. So that red hibiscus is a thing, but we've got process your feelings and patience. This is someone that does not necessarily wear their heart on their sleeves. They're not emotional. They don't lack emotional intelligence. If anything, it's the opposite. They seem to be so in tune with their emotions that they seem to be very serene, right? Very grounded. Like they do not overreact to how they feel. With process your feelings and patience, very patient in their approach to people, like just dealing with people overall, not just in a romantic sense. So this is someone that would play the long game with you, which makes sense. We have a secret admirer. This is someone that would observe you, figure you out, try to get to know you before really letting you know how invested they are in you, at least on a romantic level. Okay, I think I got a friendship vibe at the beginning. They probably would want to be friends first, right? But processing your feelings and patience, very patient when it comes to like love and romance. Okay, very patient. So let me slide you over out the way. I'm gonna pull from all these love decks and get you some advice and close you out, because I mean, I don't know what else to, like, I gave you what I gave you. Tell me more about, let me get you a few from here. I have Melon and Pop to help us out as well. This is one. Okay, I'll take both of these. This one at the bottom wants to speak, so that gives me 3. Now I'll grab a couple more so we can see. Tell me more about who this is that has a secret crush on my purple Pansy, please. Right here. And that's us. Okay, we got a lot, a few. Tell me about this purple Pansy. We've got sunglasses, watching, looking, perception, stalking. Well, I mean, they're watching you. The end. This could be someone that wears sunglasses. I did get like a dark, moody. They may wear like a lot of dark colors, like deep purples. Right? Like I got that. And like they may be kind of like low key, incognito. Like this might be a person that kind of like ducks off in the background of crowds and things like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I got. But they're definitely watching you in some way, whoever this is. Okay. And then I've got wedding rings. I have no idea what that is that keeps moving. That's so freaky because I don't know what's moving. But I know you hear it because I hear it too. I'm like, what is that? You know? But we've got, here we go, wedding rings, union and marriage, soul connection, everlasting love and devotion. This is someone that sees a long-term thing with you. They're looking for that at least, and they feel like they could have that with you. They secretly already think that you two could be together long-term, even if you don't know who this is, because that's just like, that's where their head is. Because this is someone that's really patient. They're very good at processing their feelings. They're very confident in what they know and what they see just in general. Okay. I mentioned a transition. That house 8 and that Scorpio energy is definitely transition. So this is on someone that's definitely going through that, because we have a new phase, a rekindling, a renewing, a growth. We got changed mind, rise from the ashes. So, I mean, when we talk about a past attachment, that could be a thing. It could be, because it is here. Now, we're not going to like dive into that deeply, but it is a thing, especially since we have the dragonfly here. Lighthearted and adapt, finding out and change, things coming to light and heal. So Phoenix, dragonfly vibes with this person. Feels very much kind of Scorpio placement, even with the sunglasses. Like that just feels like this person. Okay, so it could truly, without the past attachments where that doesn't apply to all of you, where it's like going to be someone brand new, it could truly be someone that feels like they're going to step into a new era, and you're the person they kind of want to, like they have on their radar in whatever this new era of life is for them. Especially when we talk about long-term and the type of partner they want, right? Like the version of themselves they want to be and the partner that goes with that. That's kind of what I'm seeing, right? That past life. Yeah, I mean, it could be someone like, obviously you know this person on some level or will soon when they reveal themselves, but there seems to be some type of past connection, right? It says there's a past life connection or unfinished business with this person. It could be someone that feels like they have unfinished business with you. It doesn't have to be chaos. It doesn't have to be drama or confusion, right? It could simply be someone that you kind of know. It could be an old friend because friendship came out. Right? Serenity implies that the one that's on the table that you would be most interested in, there's no shadow with, right? Serenity, it's chill, it's easygoing, there's no drama, no stress. That's what it feels like, because it doesn't even feel like someone that has the energy for stress. Like, this is someone with incredible amounts of patience. They're not easily wavered. So in order for this person to be involved in chaos, it would have to have been like chaos. Like, this is the type of person, the one that you should be interested in on my table. This is a person that if you push them to 10, like, it's dangerous, because this is not someone that gets to 10, if that makes sense. So in order to get them to 10, it's like, it had to be chaos. And I got the wave of the shoulder, but like, this is a person that, like, it's chaos. Like, they have impeccable patience. It's on my table 2 times. Look, security, right? What's yours will always be yours. This love is secure by the divine. It's someone that's very stable, very confident, very secure, in a way where they don't get to 10. So if this is a historical energy where they would need to be like reparation and all of that, like, I don't feel like, I don't know. It just feels like the person you should lead with, there's no drama. It can't be. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if I know what I'm saying. So let me see what Melanin Pop has to say. Very grounded, very stable, very secure. Let's see. Tell me more about my pile number 3. My purple Pansy, please. Who is secretly admiring my purple Pansy? Yeah, look, this is the energy we've been talking about. Look, I can't even get it. It's hiding. Honestly, you may not even see this person. You may not even realize this is someone. We've got the silver fox here, someone that's very mature, right? We've got age, maturity, clever, charming, and experienced here. There we go. Again, easygoing, confident, and stable. So tell me more. We've got a rebound energy, short-term relationships, fast breakups, and grievances. Well, some of you, this is someone that's learned from this energy. If that's been a history, up to you. Let me get one more, because now all of the people are coming on. Okay, we got this freedom. You don't own me, freedom, and alignment, aerial fitness. There we go. Here we have someone that's mature and kind of wants to be free and single. Okay. That could be a history. That could be a current energy. What's like, where we talking about somebody specific, okay? Where it's triggering something. Because I got a silver fox that's on the rebound that's wanting to be single, okay? And a walking away. So I could be talking about something that happened historically, okay? That could be. So let me see. Give me more, because I want to close this out soon. A maturing energy. Oh, okay. Well, I want you back. Create with me. Creation, conception, teamwork, new beginnings. It feels like second chance energy. For those of you with attachments, it is what it is on my table. I'm going to pull from this deck because I don't want to leave it like that. And then we will close it out with some advice. So tell me more about the side of this pile, lighter side of this pile, for my purple Pansy. Let me see. Many loves. You got a lot of people admiring you, and some of you, this is a person with a lot of options, okay, in the best and or worst ways. Like some of you, yeah, look at you. So whoever you think is on your table is on the table. Many loves. Like, so there's someone here that has a lot of options. You also have more than one admirer. Yes to both questions. There is someone that's very stable and very interested in you long term. We have wedding rings and proposals despite their options. Okay. So let me get your advice. This could be one person, all of this chaos, even though it's unlikely. It could be 2, 3, 4 people with all of this chaos. Find yourself in the lesson and the journey, please, because it's too many of you on my table. And I don't want this to be any longer. So let me give me some advice for my pile number 3. Like I said, if it's that serious, go back and watch the other Secret Admirer readings. I have tons of love readings on the channel. And if you really need something personalized, you can book, okay? So tell me my advice for my pile number 3. What do we just tell them? Speak your truth with number 22. A lot of blue on my table here. And then we have adventure. So speak your truth. Go on an adventure, right? Do something fun and exciting when it comes to this lighter side of my pile, the encouraging side, okay? You can speak your truth and go on an adventure, okay? So that is all I have for you today, my purple Pansy. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay in the know on the content we post here on this channel. Thank you for watching. All right, pile number 4, my Burgundy Dahlia. You have a very interesting energy channeling in. So let's just say, for those of you that are new, I do read and channel past, present, as well as incoming energy. I do read from a polarity, which means there's a light as well as a shadow. You just have to find yourself in the lesson and the journey. So this secret admirer here, right? We lead with the one you'd most be interested in, right? Other ones slip on the table when they're loud enough, but this is, we lead with the dominant one, right? That I encourage. Now, it feels like someone that other people like around you already kind of know. So like, even if it's a secret to you, other people kind of know. I'm also getting like, cause I was already looking at the cards as I was cleansing, right? And I got a vibe of like, people are hoping that you, the Burgundy Dahlia, don't self-sabotage when it comes to this person. Cause it seems like this open secret, or like it's only a secret to you, or some weird thing like that. Like people kind of know. And where that's not a thing, it feels like a unique instance of like, there are people that have someone in mind for you, whether they're secretly admiring you or not. Like kind of like a blind date, like a setup. Like there's someone that seems to be like perfect, like soulmate, like for you, that people you know. And whether you know them now or if they know you, it just feels like, okay, no, we're gonna set this Burgundy Dahlia up with this person because this person's great. I don't know why that's coming through. But technically it is secret admirer, because it's people that know you, know of you, admiring you and thinking like, oh, I got somebody for them. It's a weird energy, but that's, I'm telling you, that's what's coming through. So let me see what's going on with this Burgundy Dahlia. Tell me what's going on. Who has a secret crush on my Burgundy Dahlia? What's their next move? What is this energy? Some of you, where it is a distinct person and it's not that different energy I channel, the next move possibly could be community based, like when it comes to like people around you and them, okay? But I got a wave of some interesting energy. So I'm interested to see what this pile is gonna say. Someone with confidence. We're putting it back because it came out, I think, in a previous pile. Endurance. Some of you are picking all of the piles. Why are you doing that? Oh no. Don't mix the energy. I mean, thank you for your support. You could be picking multiple piles for multiple people or even the same person, just to see, I guess, if that's what you want to do. But cards are coming out that have already come out today, and I definitely cleansed not only the deck but the table. So tell me about my Burgundy Dahlia. Truth. I feel like there's a certain level of awareness with this pile. Like this is, it feels like a pile that may kind of know. That's why the energy is so weird right now on the table. Give me a good card. Fine, we'll take it. We got pride. Okay. Then at the bottom, beauty. So go to the orchid pile. Yellow could be a huge deal. Purple and yellow could be a thing, okay? Like that's a thing, okay? But beauty and like orchid, go to those go to that secret admirer reading for sure. But beauty and pride. So like there's like a prideful kind of regal beauty to this person possibly. It's not gender specific in any way, but it's like if it is someone that's very prideful, and it doesn't have to be a shadow trait, it's just someone that kind of has their head held high. I had the confidence card that came out. Someone that's very beautiful, possibly on the inside as well as out, and you just have a natural feel, like a natural beauty that just radiates from them. Okay, so let me see. Tell me more about my pile 4, my Burgundy Dahlia. Who, some of you, when I talk about that unique instance of like, there's people that like either know or just have somebody in mind, whether this person actively is admiring you, like basically people admiring you on behalf of this person, like, oh, I think these two would go well together. Like they seem to think this person is someone you could be proud to be with on a romantic level, like in a good way, right? Like someone that compliments you very well, someone that just looks really good with you. Okay, let me see. I didn't expect the Burgundy Dahlia. I like it. It's refreshing because there was a couple of piles where I'm like, oh, stop bringing these attachments in. But I don't know. This one doesn't necessarily feel that way. And I like when I get to read a unique scenario. That was a different scenario. There's 5. Something about the number 5. Because why I got all these cards? Ooh, I don't. Let's just roll with it. It's going to take longer to say no. We've got the Ace of Pentacles, more of that purple and yellow on my table. We've got the Empress. Hey, Beauty and Pride is 100% the Empress here. And then I've got, let's see. We're going to talk about it after. We've got the Queen of Blades, someone that's very good with words. It feels like a leadership teacher vibes. And then I've got Hanged Man, which feels like a spiritual ascension kind of message, okay? The clearing of the throat thing is happening now, which makes no sense. I literally was like eating and drinking water before this pile, so it doesn't make any sense. But I feel like it could be someone like with like either a raspy voice or just that struggles with communicating. Maybe that's why I got the wave of other people. Like it could be someone that's just like not, you know what I'm saying? Like they're not like good at communicating or whatever. If that makes sense. Because I just, why is the throat thing happening? What is that? I don't like it. High Priestess, more Pisces energy. So this is secret admirer energy straight up, right? You got the Hanged Man, we got the High Priestess. It just feels like a combination. It's like secret, okay? Like it's literally secret, okay? If anything, it feels like someone that truly secretly likes you, that you might actually secretly like as well. Because I got 2 people, right? I got a High Priestess and a Hanged Man. So let me see what's at the bottom. 9 of Elixirs. Yeah, someone that just is really content by themselves, doing really well on their own, right? Single, happy to be single. Like not saying happy to be single in a not interested way, more of a content being by themselves and not needing to chase a partner way. Okay, look at you. I like this person. So really just having it together as an individual. Let me see what's going on with these astrology cards. Tell me more about who this is that's secretly admiring my pile number 4, my Burgundy Dahlia. It feels like a really attractive person. Like someone that is really attractive. Especially if we're talking about somebody that's feminine in nature. Because it doesn't matter here. Like someone that's really attractive. With all of this Pisces energy, possibly in like almost an otherworldly way. So tell me more about this person that's secretly admiring my pile 4. We got Sagittarius, optimism, exploration, and freedom. Someone that's very expansive, someone that's very intelligent, okay? Someone with a lot of knowledge, someone that's constantly looking to grow and evolve and expand, okay? We've got Gemini, again, very smart, more like of that really smart, higher knowledge, higher education kind of vibes. Higher education is not necessarily a have to be. It could be more like just on a quest for knowledge, on a quest for philosophy, just someone that's really interested in learning and growing and developing, okay? Okay, let me pull here. This is actually an axis. This is 3rd, 9th house axis of early learning versus higher education. So it could be like teachers, studying, learning, sharing knowledge based for sure. Tell me more about who's secretly admiring my Burgundy Dahlia. All right. You know, that was actually at the bottom of your reset, this one that flipped out. You got the end of a tough cycle approaches. I heard the words making it harder than it needs to be. We do have prosperity lies ahead. Someone that's stepping into a very prosperous period. Maybe someone's graduating or getting promoted somewhere, and it's really gonna elevate them in terms of like their lifestyle. I see that. And then I have a new moon in Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe. Yeah, someone that's definitely creating a foundation for like a family, whether they have a family or are looking ahead to eventually starting one, right? But prosperity lies ahead. You and your loved ones are safe. This is definitely someone who has like people around, like it, because you and your loved ones feels like people, right? It just feels like people that support this person's interest in you, whether people are actively conscious of it or if they're like, no, this would be a really good partner for that person, if that makes sense. I got a vibe of some of you here have people or a person, possibly even a maternal figure, that's like, no, this would definitely be someone that's good for my child. You know what I mean? Like, I got that vibe. I love that. That's cute. That's really cute. Let me see. And it's never been on my table before, so that's definitely cute. Like, I'm getting strong, like, because Empress is a maternal figure now that I'm looking at it. So it's like I get a strong maternal figure vibe of like, oh, this would be really good for my child, or blah, 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 blah. Like, and not in a weird, like, predatory, like trying to like find somebody, a partner for their child way, but just in a like, no, this is gonna work, they would be compatible way, right? Yeah, we got more mystery. So something about this really, like, I mean, it's a secret admirer energy for sure. This deck is not properly cleansed, so I don't even know why I'm doing that. Let me see. These three. All right, tell me more about this person. Strength. We got a yang moon, someone that's very active, okay, very strong. We do got like, you know what, I'm telling you, there's somebody on the table that's like, no, this would be a great like little soulmate match. We got like a little divine feminine with the Empress. We got a little divine masculine with the yang. Like, it feels like that's the perception from somebody. And again, I have a maternal figure on the table. I also have like other relationships on the table, right, for some of you. And then yin moon, except, hey, look, I told you, I'm telling you, there's somebody that's like, no, this matches. This is a good match. We're gonna match that. We have exalted mood of self-regulation. Like, the word exalted is standing out to me in a, yeah, no, it would work out. It would make sense because like they would like make each other better, or like this person would make this person better. Because look at that, we've got the yin and yang together. Now, I know I talked about how I didn't cleanse this deck effectively. I've done so many readings today, y'all. I did like so many readings today. I've used it multiple times. There's no reason for these two to still be side by side, especially since it came out, I think, earlier today. Okay? Not in this reading, but strength and accepting help. It feels like someone that feels like you would support one another really well. Okay? But that yang moon and that yin moon, I'm telling you, it's like, if this is a secret admirer, this person feels like you're the yin to their yang, or the yang to their yin, and that it would work really well. And where that unique instance steps on the table, that's the perception. All right, so let me see here. I'll get a good shuffle, and then I will do the same thing I just did. Tell me more about this Burgundy Dahlia. Okay, I'll take these two. Who is secretly admiring my Burgundy Dahlia, please? I like the way you see me struggling to get it, so you know it's not a randomly placed card that's like, got no business being selected. I want this one too. There it is. All right, so we got 4. Tell me about this person. Not enough. lacking confidence, self-sabotage, ego, fear, and frustration. Some of you, there's a secret admirer you've got, right? Like this person secretly admiring you. They're afraid of you. They're nervous. Like they think you're so great, and they're not, like they're too afraid to approach you. And there's like at least one other person that knows that's like, I hope this person doesn't self-sabotage, because I'm telling you, I channeled it at the beginning. Can't make it up. I said the words self-sabotage at the beginning. So someone that's not feeling like confident enough to like approach you, and like so people are like, or a person specifically is like, I want to make this happen. I mean, it's a cute little story that's on my table. We've got the clock. It says needing time, cycles, taking time, time to heal, progressing. Somebody's saying they're taking too much time, taking too long, moving too slow. We've got a mask, hiding true feelings, pretending and delude, gaslight and personify. Well, that's that hidden energy for sure. And then I've got the runner, fear of intimacy, running away, intensity and letting go, turmoil and fleeting. So yeah, I mean, there's somebody that might be avoiding you a little bit. So they're interested. They're probably watching you, like observing you in some way to be secretly admiring you, but like they're hiding and possibly running. And there's like at least one person on the table that knows, that's like, oh no, they wouldn't approach the Burgundy Dahlia because they would be scared. So I should set up this person with the, like I should, like, I don't know who this is on the table. I think it's cute because it truly, there's at least one person on the table. It's like, no, I'm going to have to make this happen. Okay. And when I say that, it's not even that like this person is secretly admiring you and avoiding you. That unique instance I was telling you about, it may be someone that you've never met that doesn't even know you. But like there's someone that you know that interacts with you that's like, no, I got somebody for this Burgundy Dahlia, but they're going to be too scary. So let me just set it up on my own so that they don't even have a chance to self-sabotage. That's what I'm getting. That's really what I'm getting. So let me pull from this other deck. We'll get Melanin Pop, and then I will see about closing you out, because I mean, I got what I got, and I think I got what I'm getting. Tell me about this Burgundy Dahlia. Who has a secret crush on my Burgundy Dahlia? This one. Make a move. I'm telling you, it's somebody that's like, other people know, like at least one other person knows like where this is an active person that is secretly admiring you. Like, yeah, I really like that Burgundy Dahlia. I'm interested. It's the person that's either moving too slow, that's lacking in confidence, that sees you as amazing and is either worried because they don't know if you would be interested in them back. Like just something about it, like they're not moving and there's someone around that's like, oh, you're moving too slow. Or I hope they don't self-sabotage. Like, stop doing that. Like there's somebody around that's like, make a move. I don't know who that is, okay? We've got the time is now. Someone is planning to take action, or it's time for you to make the move. So I don't know who that is. I think I described some people. We got butterflies. Enjoy the overwhelming excitement and bliss of new or old love. All right. That's on my table. So I don't know. This is, I wasn't expecting this energy. Yeah, see, look, community is at the bottom, like I said. Groups, family, neighbors, polygamy. So like that's a thing. Tell me more about who is secretly admiring my Burgundy Dahlia. We got just friends. We got messages. Okay, outdated, age, closed-minded. That's a thing. Somebody is really thinking that someone is closed-minded here, because we've got old school. So like where someone's really traditional and would need to be like lighten up a little bit, possibly, right? Like, because something about this is not a traditional thing. It wouldn't be a traditional approach, right? Like, the approach is not a traditional approach. With call and communication, like there's something about it. It's not a traditional approach. I don't know what it is. When it comes to you and this person, We've got lock and key in reverse. Public, everybody knows. Look at you. It says violation and unkept promises. So that's the shadow where it's not really on my table, I'm going to be honest. But this public knowledge, I told you, we had community. We got like public knowledge just like out in the open. And I look, there's my soulmate card here. Destiny, connection, love, unconditional incompatibility. I'm telling you, I know the energy feels odd the way I'm reading it. Some of you are like, where is she getting this from? I'm telling you, you see the cards are coming out to like reinforce it. There's somebody that wants to manipulate the situation. I don't know who this is. Yeah, we got the wild card. Abstract, unpredictable, art, multifaceted, and museums. There's something unexpected going on. We got performer, shine, confidence, musician, spotlight, dance, communication. So more communication energy. Okay, confidence was on the table. And I guess we'll pull from this twin flame soulmate combination before I get your advice. So we're closing this out. Performer feels like orchestration. I'm telling you, like there's at least one person's like, I'm going to orchestrate this. They're not going to see it coming. Some of you could be your own maternal figure, honestly. All up in your business, which is hilarious to me. Tell me more about this Burgundy Dahlia who has a secret crush. Got a love song. Right. We got ecstasy and coming together. Lasting love. There's so many cards that tried to flip. I'm not taking all of them. Okay. No, don't walk away. Yeah, look at all this chaos. So I'm going to just take this bottom because it says secret admirer. So tulip may be you may have a tulip. Okay, one of the tulips, all of the tulips, there's tulips on the channel. Go to those tulips. That's going to give you clarification on your piles for sure. But you got lasting love, love song, ecstasy, and coming together. You got yin and yang on my table. You got like meddling people on my table or person specifically. And regardless of if this person is someone that is secretly admiring you or not, you would be interested in this person. And I would never push you towards somebody that wouldn't be interested in you actively on this channel. So it just feels like the handful of you or some of you where you truly don't even, like this isn't a person that's actively admiring you. When they get wind, it'll be a thing. Because like it just feels like people, like you have a mutual friend or something that knows somebody that it's like, no, listen, that Burgundy Dahlia would be interested in this person. And they're like, well, that person doesn't even know the Burgundy Dahlia. And they're like, that's fine. Don't worry about it. I know what I'm talking about. This person is going to be interested in this Burgundy Dahlia. The Burgundy Dahlia is 100% this person's type. Just wait. Like that's the energy. That's the conversation. Like that's the vibe I'm getting in that unique instance that stepped through. I love it as a reader because like, that's right. Y'all keep giving me new stuff to read. I'm so tired of reading the same stories. I love when new energy steps in like that. That's cute. Let me get my advice and close you out. So you be on standby because like this could be one situation. You could be one of these situations or all of them could be a situation. Like you could have multiple situations where you have somebody that's too afraid to engage you, where there's also another situation where somebody's like, oh no, this is perfect for that Burgundy Dahlia. Like you could have more than one of these scenarios happening simultaneously, right? They're not mutually exclusive. So give me my advice for my Burgundy Dahlia. We'll close you out. There we go. Yeah, make a wish. I mean, if you're interested in love romance, you got opportunities if this is something you're truly interested in. There's a maturing energy of being fluid and flexible. Be fluid and flexible and adaptive, right? When it comes to what you're looking for in a partner. I'm not saying like lower your standards, but it seems like just kind of roll with it because especially those of you with this unique circumstance, the type of partner you actively want with Make-A-Wish, the type of partner you actively want seems to be within your vicinity. And even if you don't know of them yet and they don't know of you, there's somebody that you know that's like, listen, I know exactly who works for this Burgundy Dahlia. Okay? I'm telling you, okay? So that is all I have for you today, my pile number 4. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay in the know on the content we post here on this channel. Thank you for watching.